Well, the Derby Street play area must be finished now. We're just waiting perhaps for an official opening. We've got the climbing frame, we've got this, we've got what everybody seems to think is quite a dangerous climbing thing. Whether we're just waiting now for the official opening. We've got new swings. We got the train, we got the station. We've got one of the funny swings there. Got the ordinary swings, which one for babies, one for the others, and one of them where you sort of plop on it. And we've got all sorts of things on the ground for them. So it looks as though it's all finished by the shouting. So they're just waiting for some official to come and open it. Of course it can't be our councillor, because our councillors give up the job and packed up. Well, Frank Webb has still not got the zip wire going. Again, I'm assuming it's due to not having the safety service underneath, but it's been done a long time and still nothing happened. Well, it's a fun game down West Street with half of West Street closed again. And I think they've gone a bit OTT with the signs here. But we do have a bloody big hole. I'm not sure who's digging it. I think it's electric or water. Well, it is a big hole. It certainly looks like electric, doesn't it? Well, the problem is, years ago they came, they dug a hole, they put the whatever came out by the side, they fixed the problem and they filled it in. But now what happens is somebody digs a hole, somebody fixes the problem, somebody comes back and fills it in, somebody comes back and tarmacs it, which takes twice as long and causes all the problems. Just to remind people, this testing centre is still on Asda car park, but you do need to make an appointment to be tested, but I think they're here for this rest of this week. Well, most of the work now seems to be centred around the bus station itself. That's how we can see very much because the sun's in the eyes again. And there is a bit of activity down there. The car park, probably a lot of internal work to do, but most of the external has now been done. By the new car park across the road, we've got lots of big holes. Whether they're putting more cable in, fairly deep. And this one's, we'll expect fish in it anytime soon. More or less the outside anyway, finished with this car park. There's a guy there spraying it. He's trying to clean the muck off. But more or less everything will now be probably internal, so we can now see the external finished product, if you like. New book station bits sticking out at the end, and there is people working on that. And there will probably be a lot to do internally now. And I can just make out they've now got a roof on the bus station, so that's what the corrugated thing is. There's a guy there sort of walking very precariously in case it collapses. Well, they should be able to crack on with this now. It does seem the week for digging bloody big holes, because outside Delamere House we've got this bloody big hole again. According to the signs it's a utility company, so it looks as though they're putting a new power source in. So Chester Street is traffic controlled. And all sorts of things sticking out of the big holes, like electric cable there. Well, the council are not obviously GDPR compliant, because I'm stood outside. Because the screens are facing the pavement, anybody can walk past and read your personal details. I'm just looking here, if this is supposed to be a pavement, it's got out here if you've got a double buggy. Well, it must be National Dig Hole Week, because now we're down Richard Moon Street and we have yet another bloody big hole. Everywhere you go somebody seems to be digging the pavement up. This looks like it's water, because that's a brand new pipe there, and big electric. So whether it's just a national, you know, let's dig holes week or what. But you see all these holes, and where the workmen? Oh, that's right, they're in Tenny. So if the pipe's in, why aren't they filling it in, and why aren't they getting it back to normal? Well, it's always a quiet time, Christmas coming up, so I thought one thing a lot of people like to go and visit things like this. So I thought I'd just try. This is in Golden Street, doing some of the Christmas decorations. This one's always a good show every year. There's a few more, but not as spectacular as that one. Badger Avenue, we've got some nice lights. There's one here, one a bit further down. Don't know if that's saying something or it's just and this one here sort of has things floating up the wall. Christmas trees and reindeer and more Christmas trees, and Father Christmas there waiting for us. Well, today we've got a funny man standing on top of a pile of rubbish taking measurements. There's not a lot of people on site doing anything. The main bit is the roof of the bus station, and it's just the corrugated metal, because of course they are having a lawn on the top of the bus station. Whoever thought it was a good idea is another matter, but that's what we're getting. Who's going to mow it? We don't know. Well, when the bus station was up, we used to have thousands of pigeons. People have said, where did they go? Well, we've gone and got the family and brought them all here, because there's bloody hundreds of the damn things. We decided on Waterstone's roof would be a good replacement for the bus station. Well, we've now got a Wednesday market in Crewe, and the unique guy here is here for a a few days and we'll be here in January. All these signs that you can't get anywhere else. All sorts of street names. Very famous streets, one being Cresty Road, Crewe. Another guy here selling toys, gadgets and what have you. So I didn't know we actually had a Wednesday market, because I've been on a Wednesday before, we've never had a Wednesday market. Lots of perfume. We are on Municipal Square and the men in sheds have got their nativity out. And we do have an abomination. That's what it does make a change. Blue shuttering round the library, ready to be demolished. It makes a difference from white, I suppose. But what an abomination. We have got this I'm not quite sure, I'm trying to read what it says. Somebody's died and they've done a memorial. The thing is, I don't know if we can see, but Doctor Who's arrived. His TARDIS is hiding by the library. But obviously the car park is no longer in use. And quite how you get to the court is an interesting question. So if you're up in court, you might need to break in. Because I don't see how you get to the court. We've got lots of pretty vans. I don't know what they're all doing, dino rods. Well, this blue fencing goes on forever. Apparently they're going in at the end of the fencing to get into the court. You're no longer going up onto the top. I was just talking to a couple of the contractors, so that solves that problem. But I think people in Crewe are fed up of seeing bloody fences. Put some pretty pictures on, do something different everywhere you go. I mean, I'll give them the due, it is blue, which is a bit better than the white. And whether they're coming around here, because they've just got an ordinary fence in here so you can see what's going on, or whether they're just waiting to come round this bit. We've got two porter cabins there. Of course, a lot will be happening is just clearing out everything out of the library, the electrics, gas, water, before they can actually start the demolition. So that probably won't be till next year. But the historic site, history site, whatever you want to call it, 2025 it will be open, summer 2025. Whether we've got Bodgett and Scarpa doing it again. We did highlight the other day by the club near the bus station, and we've got some more of them. These, apparently, I was just talking to the guys, they're not actually public Wi-Fi. This one connects to that one we saw before, and we've got a guy here up in the air trying to point him in the right direction. So it's something to do with the council transmitting data via sort of a Wi-Fi type of thing. So we've seen some more popping up. So they're just look like little Wi-Fi routers, which they are, but not for public use. And a new eatery down Dunwoody Way. Still no signs of it opening. There's Just looking there's a lot of bolts sticking up. So presumably something's got to go in there. And the road's finished. There's still plenty to do. There's no sign of any opening. Lots of wires dangling everywhere. There's some guys here with lots of wires wondering what to do with them. Well, this one has the Argos car park that's knocked down, it must be months ago now, and still they haven't done anything about it. Still they haven't cleared the bloody footpath so people can walk on it. Well, we've got a car park for JCBs, it seems, at the moment. The new McDonald's. Trying to see how many JCBs they can get on one side. We have got a really big crane. So part of the steel structure is already in. So this is going to be another type of Lego build, which seems to be the way now, doesn't it? That it all comes in a flat pack and you just stick it all together. I did speak to the contractors. I was saying the other day about getting into the court, and it is actually signposted. So the new entrance to the court is there or there. So if you've got to go to court, you know where to go now. Well, retail parking, it's gone absolutely mad. There's cars everywhere today. And trying to get somewhere to park, it's almost impossible. I don't know what the attraction is, but nevertheless. Well, we are continuing. Let's make holes in the pavement and things this week outside EE. What they are doing outside EE is putting more of these router things on the lamp posts and whatever. So this will be for the new digital CCTV Cheshire should get in. So it will relay data from all these different points via wireless. Well, we can see the massive problem with roadworks now. Because this guy comes along, digs an hole, somebody comes along, fixes it, and then the guy comes along, fills it, and then the guy comes along and puts tarmac in, and then some guy comes along and removes the traffic lights. Well, this hole's fixed, nobody working there, all done, and we've still got traffic lights. So we could go days with these traffic lights and absolutely no reason for them, because the guy that removes the traffic lights hasn't turned up, and that's a general problem with most roadworks now. It's all different people.